What's up, you guys? Anywho, y'all know who it is. It's your girl Elf, Fanny, and I'm coming to you guys pretty much to talk about my weekend and how I felt about it, and on what end up trying to transpire, but we end up finding the good out of the bad. So, first off, of course, we wasn't able to get a rental car, and that was like a whole tragedy inside of the airport. But as we was there, it was like so much of the energy and the spirit of everyone in that airline place, and the disappointment that everyone was going through, the frustration. It like literally brought a lot of people down to know that, you won't be able to get around and all of this. But thank God that we're in a generation that we're in now, and you can Uber, you can Lyft, whatever. So of course, in the meantime, somebody have to have a clear head, and we have to figure out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it. We're not just gonna sit there and pretty much let the devil invade our sanity. That just was a no-no. It was just not happening. So in the midst of all of that, you know we found a way out of it, pretty much. So us finding a way out of it and making it to where, our hotel room, and throughout the whole weekend, we walked, we toured, we talked, we, found our connection, of course, with amongst ourselves, where there was disagreements, there were agreements, there was trying to make each other happy, in the midst of what we was going through. It wasn't a lot, everything that we had planned to do didn't fall through the way we planned it, but it was still a beautiful journey. The reason I say that is because we didn't have to drive. That was number one. The reason I say we didn't have to drive, mind you, we're in a city we don't know. So meaning we was gonna have to drive around looking for this, looking for that. Yes, we had things planned, but I kind of felt like it worked out like that because when I'm in an area and I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, I get frustrated. And when I get frustrated, I'm not a nice person. And my wife knows that. So I felt like I was happy at the end of it. We didn't have to drive around. So since we didn't have to drive around, it was peaceful. It was peaceful, and we it was just fun. We had fun enjoying each other. We really did. And to be able to come back to our family, everybody still wanting to see us, spend time, and when my mom was here. uh, that's a big blessing for me. I'm so happy that I still have my mom in my life, and I can talk to her about different things, man. When I tell you, this weekend we told her about our weekend, and she left this morning actually. And we took her out to dinner, and she was talking. My mom, it's a lot. And yesterday we spent the day cooking, talking, doing what we do, and I kind of felt, what I'm saying, some type of progress within me and my mom's communication towards each other. Not to say it was bad or anything, it's just that I felt that she was trying to understand me a little more. And I was understanding her because we reminisced. And when we reminisced, we went way back reminiscing. And I was like, well, mommy, do you remember this? Do you remember that? When this happened, when that happened, I this is what happened, and I felt this way during the times. And she was like, I can't even believe you still remember that. And I was like, yeah, I remember it. And we was talking about when she took me to Haiti, and I was a little girl, and she was like, oh, remember you wanted to, get on You went with your cousins to get on top of the roof. So in Haiti, my grandma, she stays on the beach, and she was like, people go crazy to go to the beach, and people live, on the beach in here in the United States. When you go back home to Haiti, the beach right there. We live on the beach. Literally, my grandma's backyard is the beach. Like, it's just the beach, like nothing but water. And you can go take the stairs, go on top of her house. You're literally up top, and down below all you see is water. And she was like, you wanted to see that. She was like, you don't remember when you went there, you was with all the boys, and mind you, I was the only girl, and I was with all my cousins. They was probably older than me or whatever. We went up there, they took me up there, and she was like, you was just so amazed to see it, because I was like, look at how big the world is. Look at how far I am from home, and I see this right now. And we was talking about that, and I was like, mommy, since then I knew, when I went to Haiti, I see how they're living there and how we live here. you know a lot of people take a lot of things for granted, and I felt that, and I was like, it was just in my spirit, where I always said, in life, if you're not trying to progress, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, a big old question mark. What you doing? So when we got deep and we was talking, and it was a lot. It was a lot we talked about, and she was just surprised that I was remembering a lot of things I remember when I was a little girl. But I'm honestly happy that I got the time to spend with my mom, to reminisce and talk about things and laugh and talk about what's going on right now, and just talk to my mom. It felt good. It felt good, and I just felt the whole weekend, everything was just a blessing. A blessing, and I thank God for everything, because that's my power. My power, my dominion, and my authority. My authority to run my life how I want it, to progress how I'm progressing. As long as I have the number one person in my life, and that's God, nobody can touch me. Nobody can touch my family. Nobody can touch what I've made mine. What's for me is for me. And I told my mom, and I prayed, and she's just shocked that I'm the woman that I am today, because I don't want to see my kids go through what I went through. Not to say that my past was, bad, but everybody got a story. My kids gonna have a story, because they know. But I want them to know, all in all, my mom just wanted us to be great, great at anything. My mom didn't have that opportunity to, do certain things for us, due to the fact that she's a foreigner. She came here from the United States, from Haiti to the United States, to make something of herself. She didn't see the world as being so big as from what I see. She just saw, I need to do what I need to do, take care of my kids, and move on. But I saw that. I saw that. She did what she needed to do to take care of her kids. And whatever needed to be done, it was done. It was done. And I was telling her that was her dominion. That was her taking control of her situation. And this is me taking control of my situation, because this is my family. This is what I want. And she see this is what I want, and this is what it is. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. So, I mean, I don't want to, spill all my heart down, but this is just what I felt about this weekend. My kids, all of us, just being here, being one, and just living life. We don't do much. We don't do much. We just live life, and we live it to the fullest, and we just continue to be blessed. We just, you know, the main thing, we keep our energy. Our energy, our spirit, it's a must. It's a must that we, capture all of it, and we don't let the devil invade none of it. None of it. If you talking negative, you talking whatever you talking, you gonna talk it over there. Cause I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm not. I'm just not for it because that energy, when you let somebody else put their energy on you, man. When I tell you, it can really take a toll on you, and I don't want that. I don't want nobody else's energy. The only energy I need is mine, what I have in this house where I'm at, and God. Other than that, everything else is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. But this weekend, it just felt like something that was supposed to happen. We wasn't supposed to drive. We were supposed to just vibe. We were supposed to just vibe, be with each other, walk. We don't walk when we go on vacations. We don't walk when we out there spending time. We driving wherever we going, and we just, you know what I'm saying. But I hate to drive because, like I said, I get frustrated when I'm doing that. But when I'm driving in somebody else's territory, but that was it. It felt good, man. And when I tell you, like, my wife, she's the best thing that ever had came into my life to show me different. I seen different, but this different is for me. This different is everything. And it shows you, like, I don't want to argue. I don't want that type of relationship. I want a relationship where we travel, we have fun with anything we do. We vibe, we make money, we chill, and we talk real to each other. Don't give me no fairy tale, because my wife would say, quick, no, then don't tell me. Don't give me nothing fairy tale. I do the same thing to my kids. Keep it real, keep it 100, and let a person know who you is, where you coming from the beginning. Other than that, let God deal with the rest. Let God deal with the rest. But I just pretty much just wanted to come on here, say my piece, and let y'all know that I had a blessed weekend. Like, it just felt like it was for us. It was for us. But that's all I pretty much wanted to say. Y'all stay blessed.
Thank you for being a friend.